Welcome to the How to Fund Your Study Abroad info session. Today we'll be covering an overview of UW study abroad programs, the types of funding for studying abroad, which include financial aid, fellowships and scholarships, and crowdfunding or fundraising, as well as next steps. You can find up-to-date information on current programs by visiting our Study Abroad Programs page on the UW Tacoma website. Before we move on, please pause the video and reflect on this question. How did you pick your study or intern abroad location and program? Which factors did you consider? We will now cover how financial aid can cover the cost of your study abroad. Federal, state, or institutional aid can cover costs. Tuition waivers or work-study awards do not apply. You may be able to use GI Bill benefits if your study abroad fulfills major requirements. Make sure to follow these next steps. File your FAFSA. Meet with a financial aid advisor and bring your program budget with you. Depending on when your program takes place, you may want to file a revision request. Attend a study abroad financial aid workshop or watch the Study Abroad Financial Aid webinar on our YouTube channel. Our office holds study abroad info sessions in conjunction with the Financial Aid Office. Feel free to attend if you're interested. Again, it's important to file your FAFSA or WAFSA by the appropriate deadlines. Visit the Office of Student Financial Aid webpage for more information. Take a minute or two to pause and reflect this question. What challenges, if any, do you anticipate for your study abroad? The first scholarship we'll be covering is the Fund for Education Abroad. The Fund for Education Abroad, or FEA, invests in promising students with financial need who wish to study abroad. They are focusing on these underrepresented populations: racial and ethnic minorities, community college students, and first-generation college students. Through the FEA application, students apply for several scholarships and are automatically considered for all available scholarships. This scholarship is for programs during summer and fall 2024 and any quarter during the 2024 to 2025 academic year. The eligibility and deadline details for the Fund for Education Abroad is as follows. You must be a U.S. citizen or permanent resident, and you must be currently enrolled as an undergraduate receiving credit for your study abroad program. The study abroad program must include at least 28 days in the country or countries you will be studying in. There's a preference for students with financial need and those who are traditionally underrepresented in study abroad. The application consists of an online application form, unofficial transcripts, a financial aid form, and a recommendation letter, which you can receive from a professor or advisor. Applications open typically in November, while deadlines are typically in January or February. You can view a date in our FEA Scholars Time Abroad on our YouTube channel, as well as find more information about them on our Student Spotlights webpage. Brooklyn Jennings partook in the Peru Spanish Language and Culture in Cusco, Peru program, while Gabriela Romero partook in the Czech Republic, the Psychology of Culture, Food, and Human Development in Prague program. The next scholarship we will be covering is the Office of Global Affairs Study Abroad Scholarships. You can see our past recipients and their testimonials by visiting the Study Abroad Student Spotlights tab in the UW Office of Global Affairs webpage. The OGA Study Abroad Scholarship are scholarships for UW Tacoma students participating in UW Tacoma study abroad programs. You apply via the Study Abroad application, and students who have not previously studied or traveled abroad are especially encouraged to apply. Students who receive the award are required to share their study abroad experience with the campus community by supporting OGA programs. The awards are $1,000 per student. There are several deadlines throughout the year. You can check out our OGA Study Abroad scholarship testimonials on our YouTube. Next is the Gilman Scholarship. This is a merit-based scholarship for Pell Grant recipients and those who are studying or interning abroad. Preference is given to traditionally underrepresented students, i.e. first-gen, students of color, veterans, or students with disabilities, and the amount varies. There are two deadlines: October for winter and spring programs, and March for summer and autumn programs. To be eligible for the Gilman Scholarship, you must be a U.S. citizen, undergraduate student receiving the federal Pell Grant, and be participating in a credit-bearing program. And you must not be traveling with a country with a travel warning. You can see previous Gilman Scholarship recipients by visiting the previously mentioned Student Spotlights tab. Here's some application tips from previous recipients.
Hi everyone, my name is Faduma Diria and I received the Gilman Scholarship this summer and I will be traveling to Seoul, South Korea. One advice I'd have for students is to start on their application as soon as possible, especially the essay portion because it takes a lot of time and dedication and effort. The sooner you start, I think the better results you'll have, and making use of these resources that are available at school. So going to the Gilman workshops and going to the TLC to get some help is the strongest advice I'd give. So good luck out there.
Hi, my name is Shivani, and my major is Sustainable Urban Development. Last spring, I applied for the Gilman Scholarship, and I would highly encourage all students to apply if you're doing study abroad. I received the email and then I followed up with the workshop. It was hosted by Courtney, and this was the first time for me to meet Courtney. She helped me with the process. It was very in depth, and also she helped me make sure that my essay was really connecting to the themes and the topic of the essay requirement. Um, I would highly encourage you to apply. If I have to do it all over again, I would attend all the workshops and use your resources on campus. All the best.
There is also the Institute for Innovation and Global Engagement, or IIGE, Study Abroad Awards. These are scholarships for UW Tacoma students that are participating in a UW Study Abroad program. Students who have not previously studied or traveled abroad are especially encouraged to apply, and you can reuse the study abroad application. Deadlines tend to be sometime in March. For those studying abroad through UW Seattle or Bothell, you can visit the UW Study Abroad Scholarships page on the UW website for an overview on scholarships you can apply to help fund your study abroad. You can also visit the UW Tacoma website for our own list of scholarships. For reference, here's some common scholarship application materials: online application form, essays, letters of recommendation, transcripts, and possibly a resume or CV. You can follow these links for more tips. And here's some application tips. Double and triple check eligibility requirements. Plan early and ahead. Deadlines are often earlier than you think. Talk to and consult your financial aid advisor. Get feedback on your application. You can visit the Teaching and Learning Center, the TLC, or the Office of Global Affairs, OGA, to get some feedback on your applications. Or you can attend the essay workshop specifically for the Gilman Scholarship and give it your all. There are also crowdfunding or fundraising options. Be creative. Here's some reputable crowdsourcing options: GoFundMe or Fund My Travel. You can ask family or friends, etc. For example, you can ask for money instead of a present for birthdays or holidays. Here's some next steps. Research available programs. You can research programs through UW Tacoma, UW Seattle, or UW Bothell. Visit us during walk-in hours, which are posted online or on our Instagram. You can schedule an advising appointment following this link. Meet with an academic advisor and meet with a financial aid advisor in MAT 206. And again, make sure to file your FAFSA. Before we end this session, here's some study abroad resources. You can sign up for our study abroad newsletter following this link, and you can email us at uwtintl@uw.edu. You can also reach us by visiting our office in GWP 102. You can visit our study abroad webpage on the UWT website. We also have an Instagram and Facebook that you can follow. I hope you were able to learn some valuable information. Thank you for attending and watching.